Good morning, Kenny. How are you this morning? Let me know that you can hear and see me, please. I've already got pastels all over my fingers. Hey, Mary. And when I say all over them, I mean all over them. So, hey, Boots. Lozzie. Hey, Verica. Hey, Daniela. I'm trying to get the pastels off my fingers because there's no reason to start with pastels all over your fingers. Hey, Tanya. Right. Okay. I don't think I have anything to show y'all today. I don't reckon. Oh, I do. Where is it? Where is it? What did I do with it? Oh, no. Let me see if I can find it. It's in here somewhere. One moment. I did color this out of the Wizard of Oz Fabiano book. Hey, Christiane. There it is. But I did want to show something that I got from Connie. So I got this beautiful owl from lovely Connie. So I wanted to show that. She is definitely talented. But I think that's all I have to show you. I did the Summer Nights page. Oh, I hadn't showed that. Let me show the Summer Nights page that I did finish. If I can find it, which is this one right here. I did finish it, and this is the one that Grace had picked out. Hey, Dana. And yeah, and I used Spear Farbins, and so yeah, I used Spear Farbins on it. So chipping away at that book. Chipping away. So, anyway. So, I wasn't sure which image. Let me see. I need to X out of this stuff. I wasn't sure which image that I was going to do, but I knew it was going to be a Selina Fenech. So, and I'm not sure the lag. I think the lag, I may have a pretty big lag right now. Maybe it'll catch up with itself. Anyway, so I wasn't sure which Selina Fenech image I was going to do, but I knew that I was going to... Thanks, Kenny. I knew that I wanted to do some oil pastels because I have a hashtag, and, you know, I've only done one. And I thought today would be a good day to do oil pastels. Not a lot of people, you know, like it. Maybe a boring stream. You know, whatever. All of that. But, anyway, that's what we're going to do. And if it's boring, then, you know. Hey, Robin. Just, you know, go mingle. Do something. Whatever. You're not stuck here, I promise. Sorry about the loud pop. You're not stuck here. I promise. So, I have these, Faber-Castell ones. And then I have the Pentel, these. I don't know what I'm going to use. And then these are just the ones that came in that art set. Hey, Mona. So I don't know which ones I'm going to use. So I'm just going to open them all and we will decide as we go. So we have the, should have opened them sooner. Mercy. So we have those. We have these Faber-Castells and the Pintail. So we have all of those. So this is what these are opened up. And we will just see what we want to use. I also have a glass palette thingy over here that we may scribble on. But I think right now I'm going to test to see the difference. Because I think that I like these the best. These crayon looking ones the best. Sorry about that loud noise. Because I think they go on the glass palette the best. They're smoother. Let me put this on this so I'll stop hitting the table with it. How about that? Yeah. So I do feel that these are way smoother than these. And also these. Because these, you can't even get anything down on these. These are not my favorites at all. The Pintails are not my favorites. So, if you decide that you want to get some oil pastels, I would recommend the Faber-Castells. Because they come off on a palette better. So, anywho, so this is the image that I think we're going to tackle today. I'm going to move all this over here, move all this over here. Nice. So I think this will be the package we'll tackle. The picture we will tackle today. Oil pastels kind of go fast a lot of times. I'm going to try to use the Pintails on maybe on this image. I don't know. I'm just not very... I don't know. I just like the Fabers better. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit and we'll get started making a mess. We will get started making a mess. You hear the dinging. That's Brian messaging me. So let's see if that's close enough. Is that close enough? I'm going to start on the stone wall. Well, hang on. I guess he has forgotten that I'm streaming right now. Did he vote? Oh, I don't know about him. Oh, you streaming now? Yes, dear. Anyway, so yes, I would recommend the Fabers if you're going to get some, but I'm going to try to use them I'll try to use them on this picture and see what they do. So, yep. So let's just get started and see what kind of mess we can make. I think I need some grays. And do we have any blue grays perhaps? What is this color? And I need a piece of paper a piece of paper so that I can look at the colors. You would think I would have a piece of paper right here, but I do not. What's this? If you hear a crash, don't come running. It's just me knocking stuff over. Here we go. Here's just a piece of paper. All right. Ashley. Is Brian in here? Hey. I wasn't being snarky. I didn't even say snarky. I didn't say nothing at all. Snarky my foot. So that's like kind of a bluey gray, possibly. Let's see. This is a just gray. See, it works really good on paper. Hold on. That's a deep gray. Let's just do some. It feels good on paper. So let's just give them a try and see what they do. This is deep gray, it says. Keep calling me a heifer. It's probably getting the week for you to be calling me a heifer. Just saying. So we're going to put some right here of the dark and see what it does. And remember, if you go over the lines, it's not a big deal. Okay? If you go over, it's not a big deal. So we're going to do just in the little lines, and then we'll pick another gray. Yeah, it does okay on the paper. Just don't expect to be able to use it on a palette, I don't think, because I don't think it's going to work like you want it to work on a palette. Gray. Hey, Christy. What is wrong with you? I know, that's what she said. She said that you had voted. I was like, voted on what? I don't even know. You pay more attention to this place than I do. So, and then you're just going to take your little paper towel and just smear it around. We might need some blue in there too. What you think? Think we need some blue off in there? What is this? This is just gray. Okay. Let's stick with just the gray. There you go, Mona. There's your singing for the day. I'm going to have to take this off of this, I think, because this is going to continue to slide and get on my nerves. So let's just take this off of here, put it straight on the table. Okay. Thanks for stopping in and saying hey. Don't forget to hit that button on the way out. Either one. I don't care which one. We don't care which one around here. So, just do this, and then we'll just do this. I may throw some of that blue up in there too. And Sammy had to go get coffee for pastels, which I do not understand what her problem is with pastels. Does anybody know? Do y'all have the same problem as she does with pastels? Then we'll do. So if you get these pintails, then they do work good on the paper. They do not work on the palette at all. So just a heads up. Snookums. Oh gosh. Yeah, so anyway, so we'll carry on with, let's see, we have, this is light, so we'll do some light, let me turn it, do some light gray here. Ooh, look, it has some blue in it. It didn't get mixed well at the factory. Then we'll do some of this, mix it in there. And then we'll do some of the darker. up here at the top. So there is that. And take your little paper towel and blend it all together. And then you have a little blue line where it didn't get mixed very well, but it's okay, it's brick. What are you going to do? So then you have white. Then we're going to add some of this one. And then we need some of the darker one on the edge. And then some of the real dark. Mix some of that in there too. Then blend it all together. And you really can't tell a difference in the grayscale and the gray brick, but let's throw a kink in it. Let's have some of this blue in here. See what it does. This is the Faber one. See if they play nice together. There we go. Let's add some of this blue. Let's see if they play nice. Are y'all gonna play nice together? This one isn't as smooth on the paper. So what's the matter? What's the matter? I'll have to go later and check it out. Check it out. Okay. So we have that. Let's just go ahead and carry on. Carry on. I'll be singing Wayward Son now. Okay, that's great. Let's do it. Did you enjoy the smashing and mashing into paper? Yeah, you don't? You don't like that? Is that what you don't like about it? Like, what's the big thing that y'all don't like about them? And I'm sorry, I'm sure this is not going to be the most thrilling live stream you've ever been to in your life. But I have a hashtag, people. Yeah. You're going to make me sing the Monster Mash too. I was singing This Is the Song That Doesn't End. So that was fun. Oh, I did the wrong color. Whoopsie. Hey, Johanna. And they'll continue singing it forever just because it's the song that doesn't end. So it goes on and on, my friend. Now we gotta throw some. Let's throw some of this blue in there. Just cause we want to, and we can. Why? Why do they hate you? Are you doing them in a book or a PDF? I do not recommend doing them in a book. I do not recommend doing them in a book. I recommend a PDF. A PDF is what I recommend. So, I also don't recommend Fibro showing up and throwing pastels across the way. Oh, this is 65 pound, but I don't think that think that shouldn't matter. What is under here? I don't understand why you're having such a problem. Why are you having such a problem? Hi, Wilson. She's off the hook. She doesn't have any. Off the hook. They're really cheap on Amazon. And I didn't post a link to them, which I probably should have, but I did not. We're going to do one side at a time so y'all aren't totally bored with this. It's probably just you. You trying to be too precise with them. You can't be precise with them. And also, I'm going to show you that we can take, not that I'm one of these that do this all the time, but you can take your pencils and go over them. You can take your pencils and go over them if you want. But I could have just left these bricks gray and not worried about it. I should have done them a different color. Hindsight 2020. I should have done them a different color. But alas, I did not. So here we are. And it's okay if you get it over the lines, because you can just rub it out, and then I've been able to erase most of the time. So you should be good. So you just rub it out like a so. And then I do like how this blue looks in here. So we're going to add some more of that. Just in spots. Just in some spots. Sammy, if you were here still, I don't remember. Have you watched Rain? Is that entirely too loud in your ear? I don't know if it is or not. 2 minutes, okay. I don't know if that's loud in your ear. If it is, I'm sorry. I'll turn the microphone down if it gets to be too much for you to handle. Just let me know. Like I said, I'm sure this is, yeah, R-E-I-G-N. R-E-I-G-N. Okay, thanks. Hey, Evelyn. Yeah, R-E-I-G-N. Oh, you need to watch it. You need to watch it. Of course, I'm just on season 2, so it has very long seasons. But oh my goodness, they are ruthless. Yeah. I mean, it's something that I liked from the beginning. I mean, yes, Netflix. Yep, Netflix. But I mean, it's mature, so no, don't let your children watch it. Cover Chip's eyes on occasion, but it's yeah, you should watch it. You should watch it. I think you might like it. They're quite a ruthless bunch of folks, but We shall see what happens. Like I said, I just started season 2. Hey Della, good morning. So, oh, this is probably a darker right here. And we're going to take this black. Like I said, we can take our Prisma later and go over it. And I may do that right now. And like I said, it can get on other things. It'll be fine. I really don't want it on her skin, but if it gets on her hand right there, it will be okay. Okay, so we've done let me go ahead all the way down through here, and then we'll break out the pencils. You don't have to be chatty. I think I said chitlins. I'm sorry. Chitlings. Yeah, I think I said chitlings. Yeah. Sorry. Chitlings. You never know what I might say. Me bad. Yes, look for it. It's a good for you and Andrew to watch. Although you're going to want to watch it all the time. So, yep. My hand gets in the way some. I'm so sorry. Hey, Sha. Yes, you don't have to chat. You don't have to say a word. You can just hang out and not say anything. It's fine. No rules around here. Well, there's a few rules, but it'll be all right. It's good for you and Andrew, yeah. Well, I mean, he'll like it too. Hi, Robin. Yep. Phone keeps freezing up. All right. Concentrate, woman, concentrate. Get it together. I had some crazy old dreams last night. I don't even know what was that about. I tend to do that a lot. Nice. New phones are always a pain and nice at the same time. I'm still trying to figure out where all the stuff is on mine, because it all's rearranged now. And then let's do this darker right here. And like I said, we can bring, yeah, mine's an iPhone. Mine was a new iPhone too, but it was, it rearranged all my stuff. So I have to keep looking for my stuff sometimes, because it's not in the same place as it once was. Alright, we're almost where we can. I'm going to use some pencils, I think. I got to get them. I don't know why I didn't get them down, but oh, I still got to put some blue in it too. So we're almost there. Almost there. And like I said, you really can't tell much because it's gray anyway. So let's do some of this darker in here. Like I said, it's not going to matter if it gets on things because you can just blend it in with something else or erase it. Yes, you have to put, you have to put it down. It can't be stripy, if that makes sense. Like it can't, like you have to make sure that you have enough to blend it. It cannot be stripy. And if it is, you just need to add, you have to add more to it. Because sometimes I don't put enough down the first time. Hey, Tracy. I don't put enough down the first time. But this is a great thing to do, you know, if you're in a mood, if you're, you know, kind of in a mood. This is a great thing for you to do to get your mood out. Like, you know, if you can't throat punch somebody, do oil pastels and make you feel better. If you're having a bad day at work, come home, do oil pastels. If you want to throat punch somebody, come home, do oil pastels. It's productive. Okay, Mary. It's a productive way to get your out. Okay. So I think this is stone as well, but we're going to stop right there for a minute. I'm going to put a little bit of this blue in here. Yes, that's what you need, Ashley. Go home, do pan pastels. Not pan pastels. Pan pastels are too light and fluffy. Yeah, Yeah, so if you're just, exactly right. So if you feel like you want to throat punch somebody on a certain day, then you just pan pastel it up. And you can mash and think that you're mashing their face. I'm really a nice person, I promise. Okay, so we can now, if we want to, we can find our Prismas, because I feel that Prismas work the best on this. And we can take, sorry if the zipper's too loud. We can take, let's see, we'll need black for the in-betweens, and we can take like a, let's say a slate gray, and like a cool, let's say 20% gray. And then we can, it is, Wilson, it is. So you can go in and like go over, if you want to go over and add more. This may be too close to the color, but you can add more whatever in there. And then on these little cracks, you can take like the slate gray and just kind of go in and define them. Define where there are some crackage going on. And then maybe there's some crackage going on right here. And then like right here. So you can just go in and define those the little cracks. And I really like slate gray for some reason. I think because it has blue to it. And then you can just go and wherever the little cracks are, you can just make them. Of course, y'all know this. I'm not teaching you anything. Y'all know all this. I'm not a teacher when it comes to coloring. I will just say, I'm here to have fun. Have fun. Now, I don't know. I pulled out the black, but I'm not sure that black is what I want. I think I may want, here's another little crack. I think I may want like a darker, like the gray, like a darker gray color. So you can just, there's the little cracks that are going on. And you can just add that? Yes, I like slate gray. And let's see, maybe I don't want black. Maybe I want like 90% cool gray. Welcome back, Mary. And then, if I hit the camera, I'm sorry. So then you can go in here and kind of deepen up the in-betweens. Kind of like Stranger Things, the in-between. You know, you can give it some definition. So you can still use your pencils with the pastels. You know, and bring it all back. You can go over right there like I did, and it's okay. You can still just define it. You can use the pastels as a base coat like you do other things. You're having baby time? Well, who's having baby time? Oh, the paper towel texture. I'm sorry. If it bothers y'all too much, I'll move on to something else. Just let me know. I used to couldn't touch a paper towel either. At all. Like, it'd make me gag. But I'm not sure where it came from. I'm not sure why I was that way, but I was. So, but like I said, if you need me to move on to something else, if it's bothering you too bad, I will move on to something else. I don't want people cringing on a Thursday. So you can just take your pencils. Of course, y'all should be fine right now. I'm have pencils out. Hey, Ruthie. You're late to the conversation. So I just take this and go around just to give more definition to y'all know the story. Y'all know what this is. Y'all know how to do this far better than I do. I just play. I'm not professional. I just play. Oh, and let me say, for the people who won the books, they have not been mailed yet because the post office has been absolutely insane. I don't know how far I went. Did I go here? Absolutely insane. So we're going to try to go, he's going to try to go again today. If he can't go today, we're going to try to go tomorrow and get those mailed out to you. For the ones who won the Paradise book, you should already have it. Hey, Connie. I showed your owl earlier. For those who didn't see and would love to see the beautiful owl, let me know and I will certainly show it again. Because it is quite lovely. And I will gladly show it again. sorry, I was trying to look at chat for a moment. So then with these leaves, I'm going to put some on the glass and pull it up because they're small. So I'll be using probably the crayon ones to do that because they seem to work better on the thing. So anyway. Bye, Evelyn. Enjoy your meeting. Let's see. Let's go ahead and throw some shadow behind that leaf. Like I said, I hope that by me doing the pencil work first, I'm not going to smear the pencil work when I do the leaves, but we shall see. If I do, then I just do. It's not the end of the world, it's just paper. That's a no, that's not a vine, that's like a cracky thing. So we'll add that, and then we'll do these leaves. Are y'all ready for some more paper towel action? Are you good? Are you good? Are you good? Hey, cat. So I'm gonna use this, the crayon one, because I'm gonna put it on the palette over here, this glass thing, and see if we can pick it up that way. We can pick it up that way. Hi, Sue. How are you, Sue? Hope you're well. Haven't seen you in a little while. Alright, so we're going to take and pick up and bring to the paper. Okay. I'm going to take some, pick up, bring to the paper. Now I could have just colored these leaves with Prismas, and I probably should have done that, but you know, whatever. It's all pastels, people. Let's play with some oil pastels. A lot of people seem to be terrified of them, so let's just do it. And if I miss something, thanks, Mona. If I miss something, please yell at me again. No names. I'm not mentioning any names. No names. No names. But I had several people tell me they're tired of Halloween, so I'm not done with Halloween, but I thought I would do this today because I have a hashtag, for Pete's sake. There's a gnat flying around my head. A gnat flying around my head. Nice. So, yeah. I think this is a leaf. And sorry I got quiet. A makeup thing. I don't know. One of these things. I found it in a drawer. No, I will not start Christmas until after Thanksgiving, American Thanksgiving. So I still have something planned for November. Um, there's a couple more people I'm going to talk to. It's not going to be like it's not going to be like we're going to stream for 82 hours or anything. It's just going to be something laid back, um, revolved around thankfulness. And I've already talked to a few people and their game, but it's going to be, I've got to pick out, the week or whatever. And it's going to be like, and I can go ahead and tell you kind of what I'm thinking. It's going to be like a week of thankfulness. Like, and it's like where the streamers are like giving their watchers, their subs, like the best of them, like what they like the most, like they're going to color what they enjoy coloring the most as a being thankful for our subs and the people who support us and such like that. So it's going to be like a week of thankfulness. And so each person that I've talked to that have agreed, during their streams they will color their most favorite thing, like what they are, it can be, what got them into coloring. It can be flowers, portraits, just whatever they, um, whatever they love the most. And that's like their, us, well, me too, because I'm a streamer now, but it's like we're all saying thank you for your support and hanging out with us and helping us do what we really love to do. So, and like I said, I don't know the week yet, and I had a hashtag and then I forgot the hashtag. I lost it in my brain, so I have to figure that out. Yeah, thank you for being a friend. That's it. But so that's what it's going to be. Like it's going to be, there will be some extra streams as well, but it's not going to be like, an intense, it's going to be a laid back thank you type deal. It's not going to be something stressful. So that's my hope anyway. And then that we can give you the best of what we are. Yeah. And I'm sorry, but Mary will probably choose a Christmas picture. And that's okay. She is allowed to do so. So, and then she has something coming up on her birthday weekend. So, but we'll talk more about that closer to time. And I'm thinking possibly the second week in November. And like I said, there will be some extra streams. One of them will be Brian. He's going to stream something. And he will also stream whatever he will whatever he loves too. So I can't make any promises as to what that's going to be. But anyway, so yeah. So that's in the works. I've got to get my rear end in gear because, well, it's fastly approaching and I'm just sitting back here lollygagging about nothing. Let's see. We need a dark green for the vine, and then we're going to need like, I don't know, like maybe we can do dark green for the vine. And we can do like a mossy green or a kelp green. Kelp green for the leaves. So, but yes, it's just going to be like when they regularly stream, and also there will be extra streams. Like I'll have some extra streams. There are a couple others that will have extra streams, and so it won't just be me with the extra streams. I have other on the weekend we'll have some extra streams. Hey Leah. Of course not, because why would it ring you when you wanted it to ring you? So we have that to look forward to. We have that to look forward to as well. And then I'm sure there will be some other things down the pike coming in, but that's just what I know now. And I know right now that we have Sammy going to participate, and we have Vicky and Connie going to participate, and Mary and Tanya going to participate. And there's a couple of more people that I want to talk to about it. So we shall see. What happens. I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be a chance for us to color what we really want to, what we really enjoy coloring. Give us a time to reflect on, despite the year 2020, what we're thankful for. So, and since I'm American, we're going to do it in November. So, and you can color anything that you want to color. And the hashtag, and then for y'all who just, are the colorers, then y'all can use the hashtag and color whatever y'all love. But I got to remember what the hashtag was because I forgot. So I'm just going to add a little bit of dark. This is kelp green, I think. I'm just going to add a little bit of it around the base of it. And so, yep. So if you have any questions, I can try to answer them, but I'm not sure if I will know all the answers yet. But I wanted to throw it out there so y'all can be thinking about it. And I still think there's a couple of Halloween things that haven't been done yet that are in the works. I think Shell has something going on in her group for Halloween. And I didn't get that smeared enough, so now it's bulky, but that's okay. And that one too. It'll be alright. So we're going to move on after this. We're not going to do any more of the stone. I can do that by myself. We'll move on to either the dragon or her. And I'm not sure what color I want the dragon to be yet. Mary's going to have a birthday weekend full of Christmas. So that'll be fun. That will be fun for her. I didn't get that smeared enough, and so it kind of bowled up on me a little bit. Okay, so let's move these grays out of the way. I need to keep them I need to keep them where I know what I used for the bricks. And then we could do different color stone too if we wanted to. Okay, so for her dress, let's see, what can we do? Yes, 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 because he's gonna stream that weekend too. So for her dress, what color should we do her dress? Let's see what we have. We could do purple dress and like a turquoisey dragon. That might work. Let's see what kind of purples we have. We have, let's see, so we can do her dress like a purpley color. This says Old Rose. What color is that? Ugh. Old Rose. That's what color that is. What color is this? That's a dark purple. Let's see what color this is. Decisions. I thought I had one that said lavender. Decisions. No, that's too pink. I don't want it pink. No. I do not want it pink. So we can do, I like the Old Rose, even though that's pink. Let's see. That's blue. Is that blue? That says violet. That looked awful blue to me. Awful blue to me. Okay, so we can do that, and maybe that. Alright. Let's see what we can do. Is somebody singing? Yes, somebody singing? Are we singing? I'm going to do this. It's going to end up being a darker, but I'm going to start with this lighter. It's called Old Rose. So we're going to start with it, and here we go. You ready to mess up? I might need to zoom out one so I don't have to keep the flipper flopping around. If y'all could see how much crap I have on this desk at this time, y'all would just not know. So yeah. Okay. So we're gonna start with Old Rose. And we're going to, unless I want to start with the dark. Do I want to start with the dark? Let's start with the dark. And then these really work better on a palette, but here we go. Here we go, people. Hold your hats. We're probably going to regret every bit of this decision. But anyway, it is what it is. We need some of this darky dark back here. Are we holding our breath? Are we holding our breath? Hey, Susan. I hope you're good. We're over here messing up things with some old pastels. Came to the right place if you want to mess things up with old pastels. Good, I'm glad you're very well. I like to hear it. We're going to make a muddy mess. Are we ready? Hey, Tara. I'm not sure that I said hi to you, but if I didn't, hello. Hello. Are y'all nervous? Are y'all as nervous as I am about this? If you are nervous at all, then you're more nervous than I am. You just do it, do it, do it, do it. It'll all come out in the wash. It'll either look good or you'll print a new PDF. Or you'll throw it in the garbage. Easy as that, people. Easy as that. Because we're going to just wait and do it all at one time. Because why not? Why not? Let's see, I need some more of this shadowy back here. And thanks for hanging out, Susan. Hope paper towels don't bother you. Because it bothers this crew. This crew be fussing all the time, this crew. Okay, so we are about ready to add this light color. Are y'all nervous? Are y'all nervous? Are you nervous? Are you nervous? I like paper towels. I use them all the time. Good. I used to could not. Like, I had... here you go. I had a... I couldn't. Like, they made me gag. I don't know what that was about, but they would make me literally gag. Like the thought of them. And toilet paper. Like, toilet paper would make me... too, and I don't know what that was about. But anyway, I had a car wreck. I've had several, but anyway, this one in particular, I had a car wreck, and we were hit head on, and I busted every layer of the windshield with my head. And I got out, and I was going to walk home because, well, I was a little out of it. But somebody came, I guess it was the person I was with, came, and of course I had blood on my head, and they put the paper towel on my head, and I like threw it. Like, I like threw it and then slapped him across the face, but that's neither here nor there. But so I can still see that paper towel like coming toward my face. So I get the paper towel thing. I don't know why, but I get it. But that's one of the things that I'll remember about that car wreck is somebody trying to put a paper towel on my head and me taking it and throwing it. And also trying to walk home. So I was like, I'm going home. They're like, no, you're going to the hospital. And I started walking home. So no, I just, the feel of it, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, the feel of it made me, like, I went through a phase that the feel of it made me just, ugh. But I was like a really, really nervous child. And, so I was a really, really nervous child. And so certain things just made me like, ugh. So, you know, I don't know. But anyway, but yes. So needless to say, I have a very hard head. Because I wish I had the picture. I've got to find the picture of the car so that y'all can see the windshield because it is like bowed out in the shape of my head. Yeah. So I woke up. Well, the first thing that I remembered that night was I like woke up, came to my senses or whatever in the room, and I started reading my gown forwards and backwards because I knew that they were going to come in and ask me questions, and I had to know the answers or they were going to keep me. And so they, I didn't know that I had already answered the questions, and they had asked me. It was the day before Thanksgiving, and they had asked me what the holiday was, and I told them Christmas. No, 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 no. I told them the 4th of July because I guess I had seen Christmas lights on the way, and that's what I remembered. So, yep. They were like, they said, "Why did you tell him it was the 4th of July?" And I'm like, "What? I don't know." I'm like, "Concussion here. Why are you giving me a hard time?" Like, why are you giving me a hard time, people? I have a concussion. So, so then we'll go back over with this rose color because we need some more of it in certain spots. Oh, thanks. So, and then we'll need some of this darker up here because we don't have enough. And then we'll need to add some more into the creases a little bit. Because we don't have enough. I mean, you may think it's enough, but I don't think it's quite enough yet. So you just keep adding until it gets to the way you like it. Thanks. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. Then do it all over again. Until you're happy with it. And then when you're happy with it, you can stop. And also remember, you can go in with pencils as well. And it'll take some of that out. But I like that it looks textured. So that doesn't bother me. The only thing is I can't do a lot at a time. Like I can't do 5 or 6 pictures at one time because my wrists, won't let me. But I have figured out how to just like mainly use my finger and pick my whole arm up and use my whole arm so that it's not just on the wrist. You just move your whole arm instead of having your arm down on the table and just use your wrist, because I can't just use my wrist. So I have to just pick your whole arm up and just do a little swinging motion, and then that's how you get it done. I'm happy with, well, I was happy with that. I've missed this part. The garbage men are here if you hear that, and the dogs will probably start barking. So if you hear that, then that's what that is. So, and like I said, you can always go back with, you can go with the pencil. Thanks, Connie. And you can go back over it with your pencils, your Parma violets, and your whatever. I'm not sure about that because I think the texture of the paper towel is what. Now, if it's like a woven one, probably. But I think the texture of the paper towel is what helps blend it out. Now, there's a lot of people that use Gamsol, and you could use that if you wanted to use that. Thanks. That's actually not Color Street this time. That is actually, I painted them. Okay, so with this up here, I think I may be better off just using pencil for that because it's so, unless I can, hold on a minute. One moment, unless I can just take some of this and see if I can pick it up on this paper towel a little bit and like smear it on, just give it a little bit of color. And then I can go in and do. So that's what you can do. You can take it, put it on your palette, and then get some up with your paper towel, and then you can just give it a base of color. And y'all may like to do that better than putting it on the paper. If you just want to use it for like a base, you can just do that, and then you just use your paper towel and not the applicator. So, and see, and that gives you a good base to start with for your whatever, your pencils. That's the word I'm looking for. And now for the shawl thing, it's gonna be the same thing, but I think I'm going to do like I did with the top and just use the paper towel just to give me a base coat, and then I can go in with pencil and do the rest of it. And I may put some of the lighter on it as well. And if you get off onto something else, it's okay. It is okay. It's okay. So then I can't do that on there because it doesn't work, so I have to do it here. The lighter color. Because it needs to have some of the light color too. And like I said, you don't have to be like precise with these. You can just be willy-nilly. You can just be willy-nilly. Just be willy-nilly with them. Okay. Then I'm going to need some darker up there. And like I said, and you can still take your little applicator things and do it too. And do the same thing with it, just instead of the paper towel or the other one, you just do. And the thing with the grayscale is you don't have to be, like, it'll go ahead and give you your shadows and stuff. You don't have to be so precise. Hey Dee! You don't have to be so precise with it. You can just plop it on there, because you can always come back with pencil and do your details if you want. Now let's see. That's why you don't worry about it, because you can erase it off the edges. And make sure that you clean your, because the pastel will stay on your eraser, so make sure that you clean that off. Make sure you clean that off. Okay, so now the dragon, let's work on the dragon. I can go back and do pencil another day. Another time. You know how to do all that. So the dragon, I think I'm going to do him, I think I want him, ooh, lime green would be good for him. Let's see. Lime green, maybe? Because I like lime green dragons. Yeah. Maybe, let's see. What have we got? What's this? That's too green. I don't know. Let's see. Let's go with what's this earth green? Lime green. I don't know. I don't know. I really like lime green, but I really like turquoises. So what do you do? Maybe he can be lime green and turquoise. Those two look good together. Let's do that. Why not? It's our dragon to do with what we want. That goes up here. This goes here. So we're going to do a yellow green and this turquoise color. Maybe. Let me look. Because I like those together. Cobalt turquoise and this green color. Okay, so I'm going to do the belly of him. Let me get up here where you can see what I'm doing. So I'm just going to go over his entire belly. Get up here a little farther. Yeah, okay. His entire belly with this, bye Christiane, thanks for hanging out. This yellow green. I mean, you would think that this would be his belly color, but it's not going to be. Okay, so we're going to do that. And then we're going to do this part. And then this part as well, because it looks scaly. So any place that looks scaly, kind of, that's what we're going to do. And it shows that this part's scaly as well. So we're going to do that too. And then see how that goes. So let's blend that out and see what that looks like. So that's a cute color, I think. Then we'll yeah, that's why I have to do this motion with my whole arm. I can't just do, I can't just use my wrist. I have to use my whole arm. Because now after using these the way that I'm using them now, like I'm using them more now. What is that? Prussian blue. Do we have a turquoise in here? Ultramarine. I need a turquoise. Cobalt blue. How close is that to that? After using these, the pin tails do work better on the paper than the Fabers. Um, so, ooh, that's dark. Oof, oof. So I will say that the the they do work better on the paper than the Fabers do, but they will not. I'd have no luck with them on a palette, but they aren't as. See how there's all that extra white stuff. Now we embrace the white around here, but that's not what I want sometimes. So you just have to keep adding pigment to it. Keep adding, adding, adding. Okay. And then for the top part, I will probably just do pencils. Maybe, I would say. It would be easier to do that. So then we have to go over here and do this. And then he's going to have a green face because it looks all scaly. I do like that the Prismas work well over them. So, but like I said, I'm not, a lot of people, most people I guess, when they use this, they use a blending solution. And I just don't do that. But y'all are talking about food now, so y'all have gone into the realm of food discussion. It never fails. It's always where it ends up. I will be having hot chocolate after the stream. That will be my first thing. And then I'm not sure what I have. I have some gluten-free cupcakes. I have some new popcorn, some kind of new popcorn that Brian got me that I don't know what it is. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. So you just do this and get you a base coat. Salmon. Oh, are we having salmon, Lozzie? Is that what we're having? Salmon? Salmon? Are we having some salmon? And then Lozzie started twitching. Thanks, Mary. Boom, 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 boom. Don't forget that you just need to keep adding until you don't have the what? Salmon. She gonna have salmon. I'll have salmon. That L don't want to be left out. That L don't want to be left out. Connie, are you still here? If you're still here, are you streaming today? that. Let's see. You don't know what salmon is? It's that little red fish. It's kind of pink, you know? It's got skin on it. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about. You know what I speak of. Okay, Connie will be streaming today. Today is her early day. She will be streaming in an hour and a half. Am I correct? Please tell me I got it right this time. Okay, look at that. Look at this beautiful dragon. This is a beautiful dragon. This is a beautiful dragon. Okay, let's do, what can this, let's see, what can his spiky speed, this needs to be, I can't do any, well, let's see, those can be like a bony flesh color, bony flesh. Do we have something called bony flesh, please? Is there a color by the name of bony flesh? Bony flesh, calling bony flesh. Bony flesh. Is there bony flesh anywhere? Ooh, that's too dark. Bony flesh, calling all bony flesh. Oh, let's see what peach looks like. Maybe peach. Maybe some peach. Absolutely not. I was telling the dragon that he was very pretty. He was a very pretty dragon. He should not try to be so mean. Yeah, you know I never compliment my own work. You know that. You know that ain't happening. She's telling him he's pretty. He's a pretty dragon. He's a friendly dragon. He's ooh, that's a good, maybe I should do her skin in pan pastels. Y'all, I mean, oil pastels. Y'all really panic then. Y'all already know what y'all are supposed to do if I ever start doing that. You're supposed to come and kidnap me. This is her hand on his head. This is really a good, I ain't scared. I ain't scared. Y'all ready for this? I don't know if y'all ready, but we doing it. Hey, Dee Dee. Thanks. Do. Any of my skin people freaking out yet? Are ya? Any of y'all in panic mode yet? Oh, you're not coming off very easy. Why are you being a booty hole? Stop being a booty hole. Boom, boom, boom. Uh-oh. We about to her face, people. Ain't nobody freaking out. Yeah. Y'all skin people freaking out yet? That's what I'm asking them, D. They're not even answering me. They trying to stay skinny over there or something. I don't know what they're doing. Y'all. Look how fast I'm doing this skin. And y'all probably all got your eyes closed because y'all freaking out that I'm doing skin with these oil pastels. What is this world coming to? Got it on her lip. Oops. Whoopsie. Y'all freaked out yet? Are you? He shows up at the most weird times. Usually if it's about food, you can better believe that he's somewhere close. His poor wife don't feed him nothing. Bless his little heart. He's hungry all the time. He's just hungry all the time. Look at her. Look at you. You look like Shannon has done your skin. That's what you look like. You really should go see a professional about it. You probably should go see a professional about your skin work there, lady. 'Cause it ain't me. It ain't me. It ain't me. It ain't me. Looky there, look at there. Her skin may be done. Did who say cake? I'm not eating cake. Who's eating cake? Did I say booty hole? Oh gosh. Sorry. I'm not responsible for what I say. So you just go back and you just add a little more. And then it'll just be a little darker where you want it to be a little darker. Then her skin looks like you've actually done something to it. I thought I'd get this page done today. But, it didn't work out that way, did it? Nope, it did not. I'll talk to myself while y'all talk about food. You want cake? Uh-huh. I recommend you going and getting, like, good cake, not gluten-free cake. She needs... Okay, so we do that, and then we can go over it with pencil if we like. I'm not saying that I will, because we all know me by now. And then we just press it into the pupil. Press it in, press it in. Alright. Now what? What do we do now? I do think that I'm going to do all of the brick gray. It's going to look like I didn't color it at all, but whatever. It's just what it is. So let's take some... What do we want to do now? What color am I going to do as little spiky things? I kind of like them that lighty blue color. Let's see if we can do that. Shimmer that up in there. A little bit. Just a little. Or a lot. You know, whatever. Her hand's right there, so it might end up being blue. That's okay. If I'd get on camera in frame, it might help the situation. Bum, 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 bum. Oh gosh, what's that? Like I said, we can go back over it with pencil. Oh, I missed part of his belly over here. What in the world? His belly is over here naked. Has Andrew had any more shoe mishaps? Yeah, that's right. There you go. Uh-huh. That sounds good to me. It's a weird place for a hand anyway. They didn't ask me though, did they? No, they did not. That's how you should use these Fabers, is off a palette. Because it works. But I do like that it looks kind of roughy. It looks kind of roughy. It's a roughage. Oh, okay. So now I have a few more minutes. I don't have very much longer, but I have a few more minutes. So let's just get us some. Let's do aquamarine with Prisma. Sammy wants scrumpets. Scrumpets. Would you like scrumpets? Lozzie's having salmon. Salmon, Brian. Salmon. She's having salmon. Just ask her. She'll tell you. She'll tell you that's what she's having if you ask. Yep. She may twitch a little, but just ignore that. So I'm just going to add just a little bit of detail to these little thingies. Hi, Louise. Welcome to the food fest. While I'm over here, you know, ruining things with oil pastels, because that's what we do around here, around these parts. I probably could have used a Posca and took the lines out, but I'm not the stream for that. I don't do that fancy stuff. Fancy. I'm only using pencil for y'all because usually I would just slap it on there and be like, look, it's done. All pastels, finished, complete, over. Yeah, twitch. I'm going to need something to define the scales as well, but I don't know what that shall be. Let's go up here. Alright, so this is one, this is one, and her hand is somewhere over there. Her hand is somewhere over there. A crumpet or a scrumpet? I don't know. Brian says scrumpets. But who knows? Brian's a little weird. Brian's a little... Oh, look, there's no... He has no green right there. I didn't... Sorry, feller. You got it now, buddy. Alright, and then I think I really like the way that it's, funny looking, textured looking. So I'm really not going to do too much on his belly, on his undercarriage. So I'm just going to do a little bit, not a lot. Boom, 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 boom. But I do want to make sure that that grayscale is covered. And somebody said somebody's leery of coloring grayscale. I don't remember who said that. But don't be worried about coloring grayscale. Especially the lighter grayscale, like the Mariola grayscale. Don't be, pencils cover that very well. You already have your shadows that you don't have to try to fiddle with. That you don't have to worry with. Okay, we're going to leave that pencil out. Yeah, it hurts me. Okay, now let's do some definition in his scales, which you know what that's going to be. What color is that going to be? I don't know. Chartreuse? Lime peel. Lime peel, I think. Thanks, Tanya. We're going to do lime peel off the desk. It's alright. Everything's fine. Everything's good. I have 15 minutes. Ooh, 15 minutes or so. I'm going to zoom you back all the way down again, even though you probably should go farther down, but alas, it is what it is. Okay. So we're just going to go in and kind of define these scales. Kind of give them a little definition. Still want to keep them, light for the most part, but would like to define some of them at least. Give some of them a little depth. Not all of them, but some of them. You probably can't see the difference, but that's okay. You don't have to spend a lot of time doing it. Just, do how much ever you want to do. As little or as much. Bye, Sue. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good Thursday. Okay, then we'll go up here to his head and do just some little bit of some defining. course, I'm not exactly too chattery right now, am I? I probably should be a little more chattery. But if you do it, just brings some of those shadows out. Give his face a little more definition. I'm using the Pentel oil pastels and the Faber-Castells. Those are what I'm using. I'm using these, and these. If you can see that. I don't know if you can see that. Also the big crayon ones. The big crayon Fabers. I'm using those two. The Pentels work really good on the cardstock. But I can't get them to work the way I want them to work, like on a palette. And the others, the Fabers, are opposite. I mean, they work okay on the cardstock, but they're not as smooth as the Pentels. And you're welcome. Okay, I need no, I need something for his toes. His toes. Let's have green ochre toes. Green ochre toes. Let's stick our elbow in this thing full of pastels. How about that? Jeez, Louisa. And then I'm using Prismas on top. Okay, so I gotta zip one more time. Zippa, zippa, zippa. I don't know what color our hair's gonna be. Thanks. Thanks, Dee Dee, for hanging out. I appreciate it. I think that's gonna be I think Parma Violet's gonna be my way to go for this. So let's do some. Let's do. Let's do some of this Parma Violet off in here. Let's see. So I think Parma Violet is a good color for the shadowy bits. And I think I'm gonna do, I don't know what I'm gonna do for, I need to count and see how many uncolored books I have left. I don't have that many, I don't think. I think it's attainable, people. I think it's attainable. I think it's a goal I'm gonna meet. I do know that I have 2 more Fabiano books. 2 more of hers that I need to do. And I would like to get them done this month. No, I mean, I never spray them. because nothing comes off after I bare them into the paper. I never spray them. Now I have some on my finger from where I was fighting with them earlier, but no, I don't ever spray them. But I don't use them in I don't use them in books. I only use them on PDFs. And that's the only way I recommend using them is on PDFs. But, you know, I tried them in a book, and maybe if it's a slick paper, probably, but you might could use them on slick, like if the book has slick paper. I was going to try them on a Christine Karen page out of one of her books, because that paper is slick, and I was going to try it, but I haven't yet. What are you waiting on, you may ask? I don't know. I forget. Like I say, I have no idea about the sky. I have no idea what I'm going to do with the sky. I have no idea what I'm going to do with any of that. But if I can reach one of those books, I'll try it real quick. I'm not going to color in those books anyway. So let me look and see if I can reach one, and I will test the theory out. I'll let you know if it works on slick paper or not. I do know that Prismas have been the best to work, which is weird because you would think that it would be an oil on oil, but it is not. Okay, let me look and see if I can find that book real quick. Let me see if I can find it real quick like. Let's see. Alright. Let's see which one of these Brian colored in. One of these they colored in? Or is it this one they colored in? I don't know. This paper is so slick. So let's just see. Let me move her over to the side for a minute. And I got a couple minutes. Connie doesn't come on for an hour and 5 minutes, so I can test this theory out real quick. Let's zoom out a little bit. Okay. So this is a real, let me find one that I really am not exactly thrilled about. But this is a very, very slick paper. So let's just try this one because it has it. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, hold on. I hit the camera. My bad. Okay, so this one has just where I can do a big, like, sky area. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit the camera. Tee-hee. Okay, let's just do a dark, whatever, and see what it does. Because this paper is not as slick as the other. It may not be as slick as the other. So let's just throw some on here and see how it works on slick paper. And I just picked a dark color just so you could see it. Okay. Okay. See how it, I think it will work. You just got to keep maybe adding more and more. But if it's create space paper, no. I mean, I think this is create space paper too, but this is like a slick create space paper. So I think, hey Steve. So I think it wasn't time for me to remind you of that yet. But I mean, it works. It just, you just gotta, I thought they already came and got the trash, the garbage. I mean, it'll work, but it just, like I said, do not do it on like the coloring book type. You know what I mean? Like, don't do it on a coloring book that has the kid type create space paper. You know, the step up from that. But I mean, it worked all right on this one. You just got to and it doesn't come off on your finger. You just have to add more to it, or embrace the white. You know, whatever. But even I don't like the white when you're using pastels. This paper, the paper I'm using for this is a 65-pound cardstock. I use Nina, and I also use just whatever you can get at like a hobby store. I was showing them if it would work in a coloring book. So yeah. So maybe if it's slick paper coloring book, possibly. But I wouldn't test it out in my expensive books if I were you. I do not recommend it. But yes, I didn't know which image I was going to do, so I just put her entire, I just put her Etsy, just the entire shop Etsy on there. So, but anyway, so that's where we have, that's what we've done so far. And I'm going to finish this right here so that I know that this is done. And then I will bid you farewell. But I won't, if I don't finish this part, then I will forget about it. When I come back to finish it, I will forget. So I'm going to finish this little part right here, and then I will go away, and then you have about an hour before Connie is on. If somebody wants to pop in her link, they are welcome to do so. Thank you. You should color with them. Yeah, it's what's crazy is when I color with these, it's like totally different than my pencil work because I'm such a light colorist. But then when I color with these, it's like bam. You know, it's like totally different than my norm. So I have realized that I can't get bam with pencils, but I can get bam with oil pastels. So I can't, you know. Hey, Patty. Thank you. Bam. That's right. I'm not responsible for anything that I do or say. Like I said, I'm going to finish this and then we'll go away and y'all can wait for Connie to come on. I'm going to fix some hot chocolate. Let some puppies out and I'll be right there with you. So it's crazy that this Parma Violet matches so perfectly with those pastels. And my gnat has come back to visit me. Yay for that. I think the dress may be complete. I may add a little more here and there, but I think it's done. I like the texture look that they give, so I think it's done. So let me zoom all the way out and we can see what kind of destruction we have done today. And I have my elbow right in these pastels. Okay, so this is where I was testing out. So anyway, so there's that. Good gracious. It's darker in person, I promise. So there's that. I'll try to finish it today. Maybe we'll finish it today. I don't know if I will or not. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it. And I will see you over at Connie's in a little while. And as always, remember, try to make somebody smile today. And please be kind to one another. Please be kind to one another. Don't be insensitive. Be nice. Be kind. Try to think about others. And please don't be insensitive. This is a rough time for a lot of people, and we need to consider people's feelings in the things we do say and the way we act. So anyway, there's my spiel. And thanks guys for hanging out, and I will see y'all later. Bye guys.